Hello, everyone. It's me again. I'm on a little bit earlier tonight. Um, Thought I'd kind of get a head start. I want to try to do the bridge, but I also want to try to finish the road. So maybe I'll get the stream a little bit longer tonight. But anywho, thank you for joining me. If you're just coming in, if you're new to my stream, I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Just know there's advertisements that will be played throughout the stream. I think they play right around 18 minutes apart. So if you stay through those and you stick it out, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. They will be helping out this realm fund that I have right up here. This world will eventually become a realm, and I will be inviting followers to join if they are interested. And yeah, so welcome. Hope you have a great night. I hope you enjoy the stream. And if you have questions, by all means, feel free to jump in there and ask those questions. If you want to follow, please do. I welcome that too. I hope you all have a great evening. Let's have fun. All right. So, this evening, I am going to sleep first. I am actually hiding out in Connie's room in her house, which is her follower house. I named it Dobby's Sock. And surprisingly, there isn't anything here. I debated a little bit about going and actually turning this into creative in order to build the bridge. Kind of hesitant to find out if I should really do that or not. I do, but I don't want to. And I know that I need to go and get some more diorite, which is one of my dilemmas. I've made the pathway all the way there, but I don't have enough of the diorite to go across to make the bridge that I want to make. And I also don't have all of the materials that I need. So I think that's a given. There isn't anybody else on here with me, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see, hang on. Before I do that, whatever I have on my person is going... Okay, so I'm wiping out all of this stuff. I'm putting it in the chest. I'm not using anything from the chest. I don't have a place to put them. No. Let me go drop off some stuff first. I'm going to go drop off what I have in my inventory right now. That way I don't get it mixed up. And then when I'm finished with whatever I'm doing in creative, I will take it all out of my inventory so I'm not gaining anything extra. And I realized there's a lot of people out there that are going and defeating the Ender Dragon with like the best armor. You know what? I might just X-nay that. I want to challenge myself and actually possibly beat him with just the sword. Yeah, I'm crazy. We'll see. I have some stipulations that I want to work out before I can make the sound decision to do all of that. I also don't have anybody else on here with me, so it doesn't matter. All right, I'm in creative now because I'm building what I need to build. And in the meantime, I will take this opportunity to give you a great aerial of what this looks like. It's such a pretty place. We got Dobby's sock, the horse, the calico cat. There's a little mini farms down there, or mini barn, I should say. And then I have Dobby's sock down there, turtle, the axolotl, the Xbox, the bee, the pumpkin, McDonald's, the little bitty Cherry Grove house. There's a tax collector's house, the dodo, the milkman's big giant milk jug. He's online right now too. If he's online and I have people in here, I will do a raid this evening. If not, the next person that is on my list will get the raid. This here's my farm, my silo. I have a library, which is going to eventually be for enchantments. I can just go to the enchantment library and work on it there. Grocery store, witch's hat, cat in the fish bowl, big giant ball of yarn, beehive, the infamous gigantic house, the number 25 for the 25th follower. Which I don't remember who the 25th follower was, because I think I had a 25th and then it ended up being a bot. So, yeah. And then I have this dude. That's one of my friends. This is my daughter. This is another friend. This is one of my husband's friends. So many streamers. So many people that get online. All right, so the pathway itself needs to be like this. So this is what the bridge is going to look like right here. I'm going to go ahead and remove what I need to make for the bridge. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that was a good enough spot. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to arch it up or if I just want to go straight across, which I'll probably do the straight across. It's the pillars that I need, so I've got to go in here and figure out how I want my pillars to look. Because we are working with diorite, I wish there was a polished version of this, but that's okay. It's going to be the magical color of diorite wall. I'm probably going to take and do I definitely need to do the warped fence because of the lighting. See, it makes no sense that you can have the polished diorite stairs, but you can't do the polished wall. That makes no sense to me. So there's a diorite wall, but there's no diorite. But you got diorite stairs. Sorry, I can't even say it tonight. Ugh. All right, we're not doing any of that. I might make it a covered building, so we'll see about that. Don't need any of that. I do need to figure out my lighting situation. So I know that I'm using the, hang on, wait, there it is. I need that one. I don't know. I mean, I can use the rods, but I don't know if I want to or not. I think I could just get away with using just the lamps. Speaking of suspicious gravel, there was a block I was trying to find earlier. I can't remember what it was, but that's okay. All right. I do need this pale slab. Need the polished diorite slab, which is ridiculous that I have to do that. Oh my, guess what? My alarm clock went off. Woohoo! Alright, so I got that. I think I might just leave it an open bridge, meaning no roof on it. I'm not sure yet. If I can find a pattern of roof tiles that I like, then I might do it. I may use the same method I did with the bridge that I did, the covered bridge down here. I could possibly use that method too, but on a straight, not a diagonal. So we could possibly do that. So my idea is to encase. Oh, there isn't anything to encase there. I guess I'll just go straight down with it. We will do that. Yep. So I put on there last night that I was going to build a bridge, but I didn't quite get to build the bridge because I didn't have all of the materials that I needed. So kind of have to try that this evening. And I knew last night when I started this that I was possibly going to have to turn it into creative and finish it out that way. But that's okay. This world isn't really necessarily a survival world anyhow. Though I do wish that one day I could do that. Be all survival from day one. Might have to do that for a different season. It is dark outside. Do this. I need some sort of platform. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking for that. I probably could have used the regular slabs or the regular block for this. It's okay though. We'll fix it. All right, so I've done this part of the bridge. Now I gotta fix it to where this doesn't look like that. Okay. So it'll kind of look like this. Just for that part. Oh, I forgot I need the leaves. I guess while I'm at it, I might as well just do the entire road in this, because it is what I'm going to end up having to do anyway. And Creeper is my friend for right now. Probably will not be my friend in a little while. Yeah, so the down underneath part is where I'm going to be working with. So I'm going to take that. Eliminating the question mark blocks. Yes, yes, I am. Yes, so I'm working on this. That is crazy to see that up here. You need to go back down there. So you're back in the water. Haha. Yeah, I don't think I've seen one of those up there before. All right. Hmm. That is a lot of mobs right there. Get out of the way, Mr. Creeper. Yeah. I haven't been talking much because I'm trying to focus. Sorry. Hmm. All right, yep, that works. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. I love this. I love being able to build like this. I know that it's not like what I should be doing, I guess you could say. But I really do like to build like this because it doesn't block me from being able to do something that I want to do. Like if I don't like it a certain way, then I can change it. And it won't take me forever to change it. Yeah, I don't remember why that was there like that. Okay, so we got that part. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and do it. So that just means that this is mostly built in creative. It's not a big deal. I can build other stuff once I get the materials. But no, I'm not cheating in any materials at all. I won't. That was one of the reasons why I got into survival while I was on stream. Besides, it really doesn't matter what anybody else thinks but myself. But I just like to be straight up with people. My path is turning out really pretty though. I like this. Trying to keep with the elvish theme, I guess. It feels a little elvish to me. I could probably do some sparkle, like putting in some frog lights or something like that to make it a little more appealing. Maybe some torches or I don't know, the lighting. Maybe do something with the copper lighting or iron, either one. Lanterns wise, I think it'd probably be the iron lanterns. That would be a little better, I think. Alright, so I got that part. Now I'm just going to build some torches and the rest of the bridge. So I'm going to count off this bridge and find out how many spaces I need to be able to put a torch. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy mackerel, that came out perfect. That is awesome. Alright, so every 10 blocks, I'm going to be placing a lantern or a lamp. Alright, so we already got 2 there. And they are going to have to come off of the bottom of the bridge, so it's going to be like right here. And then this one is going to have to come out of the center of that spot. 4. I think it was 5. I can't remember how many I did. Alright, so if we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I already turned that color. This is going to be a long deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Four, 5. All right, so we're going to this one. 1, 2, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 4, 4, 5. Okay. So now I can go here, here. I was wondering about that. I always mess these up. This one was one down this whole time. Okay. So I got that part done. So none of these are all spaced out very good, but that's okay. You don't have to be. Oh, sorry. I don't know how long you've been on there. I am so sorry. I've just been zoning out. I'm going good today. Sorry, Shadow Drew. I've been just zoning out trying to figure out how to do this. Um, I made a split second decision to turn it into creative and finish this build. I ran out of Dior and I had to figure out how I was going to do that. I was like, man, it's going to take me another 4 hours to mine that stuff. Oh, but it's going good. How's your day? Yeah, I've been a little spacey today, so 4, 5. Let's see. 4, 5. Yeah, it's just been one of them days. I had to work today, and I was gonna be off tomorrow, but I got asked to pick up for somebody, so I'm gonna work from like 10 to 6:30 tomorrow. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That way I can help them do whatever it was they were doing, or they needed to do something, some kind of an appointment or whatever. Haven't been here long. You can just call me Shadow if you want. And good, found one of regularly coming back, so less work. Might just have to do just my route for once. Can understand that. I appreciate you coming in. I like I said, if I have somebody that is adamant and comes into mine, I'm definitely going to yours, especially if I can catch you online. Um, like even if we can figure out how to work in a schedule where we're both, one right after the other, and I'll be more than happy to come and raid your stuff, and vice versa, whatever floats. I have another friend of mine. She's not going to be able to be on full time until probably like the end of May. And she also is a streamer. She hasn't been able to do it for very long. Um, she works at the same store I do, but today I think was her last day. She found out she was pregnant, and she is not going to be able to maintain her job because of light duty issues for having kids. So um, I completely understand. And like I told her, I was like, if you ever decide to stream, I'll be your buddy. I'll be right there with you if you want. We'll do this together. So I'm looking for a group that we can actively support each other. It'd be awesome. It'd be cool. Mm. I think I'm gonna put one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, that one is really hard to see the line on it. I'm partially colorblind, so it kind of sucks to see that. Almost wish I could light it up, but it's easier to see in the dark. Had one of those a long time ago. That's how I got affiliate. Yeah, I got surprisingly. If it wasn't for a couple of people that had kept coming into my group, plus my moderators at the time, I made affiliate in 2 months. Uh, most of it was me by myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Um, but like I'm one of those. I like to help if people are going to help me. So that's just who I am and how I am. And yeah, I realize that that could be a little naive on something like this, but I mean, got to do what you got to do, right? If it helps you out and someone else, I'm game. Especially when it comes to new streamers. Like, you're not going to have a good base if you don't have a good set of uh, streamers that are supporting you as well as you supporting them. I think it's important to have people that are there to support. But I mean, I've always been one of those that's been the loner. I do things by myself a lot of times, but I do know that on here, I was talking to another one of my friends, and he said that it's really hard to be a streamer on Twitch at times because the groups of people fluctuate so much. They're not just on Twitch, they're on other platforms too. So um, it just depends on what route you're going and where you're trying to stream to. Like right now, I'm on here, YouTube, and then I share some of my links on LinkedIn. Um, that's just because I'm using the Lightstream platform. Lightstream Studios is what I'm using right now. It's like $12 a month, maybe 13 or so, and I have everything I need on it. I don't need anything else. Super easy to set up. Um, it didn't take me very long to do it. In fact, I learned it faster than I learned. I was going to go with Streamlabs. Like originally, I had started Streamlabs, but I didn't start the payment thing. And when I realized how easy it was for Lightstream, I went ahead and paid for it because it just made more sense. I learned it in like 30 minutes. I couldn't understand all the mumbo jumbo for the other one. You did TikTok and Twitch, but made a kick and post stuff on YouTube. Yeah, I think the hardest part for me is being able to do clips. Like if I knew how to do clips in a faster, more efficient way, I'd probably have a lot more stuff than I do. The ones that I do have posted, they're accidental. Like I don't even remember how I did them. So, I mean, I just don't know how to use the features. And then I also, I always miss my opportunity, I think. That's why it takes me hours to go through a live stream that I've already done just to find content that I want. And then I can't even figure out how to clip it right. So the Twitch clip is not my favorite. Because I think it has something to do with you got to go like a minute and a half ahead or behind or whatever. It is not my favorite. You just rewatch your streams and or had mods clip it for me. Yeah. Well, I had a mod. Well, I have mods, but they're busy doing other stuff because one of my mods is a streamer and the other one is my daughter. And she works a ton right now, so I have a hard time catching her long enough to do my stuff other than to sit there and ban people. So she probably knows how to clip more than I do, and I know he does, but it's just hard to get them together to do stuff. They're always they're always with each other online. So I got home from today and they're both, I guess he was streaming and she was in there playing a game with him. So, all right. And then if you can get any of your mods to show up, I had 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, that's me. I've got 2 and I haven't seen one of them. They live out of state. He lives in a different state and he's fixing to move again anyway. So, uh, like I haven't seen him in online unless he's streaming for probably 2 weeks now. And then my daughter, she's in the same house with me. She's in the next room over. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I burned her out because I'm on here every day. Like every single day I am on here from 9 p.m. to 11 every night. And I try to get on here longer than that if I'm home um, at any part of the day. And then today, like an idiot, I told the boss at Kroger's, which is where I work as cashier, I told him today that I could work Fridays because my other job found somebody to work Fridays and they didn't need me to pick Fridays up anymore. So my Friday has shrunk from being off to working from like 6 or 7 in the morning until sometimes 3:30 in the afternoon, but it still leaves an evening, it still leaves my afternoon open. So yeah, I had to. I haven't booted them out or anything like that. So I mean, they're still on mods, but it kind of sucks because I feel like they abandoned me. And I honestly, like, if I'm on long enough, I don't care to sit and like do the moderator thing if I had to. I just need to know what parameters you need and how long you'll be streaming so that I can prepare and hope that it's on a day that I don't have to work the next morning. Because when I work at the nursing home, ad you want me to add you or you add me? But yeah, if I have to work the next morning, I work at a nursing home, so I have to be up at like 5:30 and I have to be at work by 6 or by 7. Sorry, my bad, 7 o'clock. So 5:30, and then I have to be there at 7, and I work from 7 a to 7 p. That's why I start my streams so late at night. I always start from 9 to 11. Half the time, I don't even get to bed till like 1 in the morning anyway. So if I'm sitting there, oh, it's an ad, duh. I know what you said. I was thinking of something else. um, but yeah, mm, I just don't. I don't sleep very much anyway. I get about 5 hours of sleep and I'm good. Probably not healthy for me, but all right. Okay. Sorry. I thought you said something else, and when I was like, ad. Oh yeah, I forgot I do ads. I thought you were talking about adding me, and I was like, okay. But yeah, I can hardly get mine to show up anymore. Like I said, it's just another one of those things. And I was saying I don't mind being one if I have to, which, it's pretty cool to have that kind of experience, I guess. I can probably try to keep a room engaged if I needed to, which I don't know. I can't even do that for myself half the time, but I think there's different programs and stuff you can use to make it fun, like do polls and stuff like that. But I think if I had more experience to do some things, I could do them. 3, 4, maybe. That might be too much. Yeah. Hmm. So you probably had what, friends that helped you out in the beginning? All right, now I got it. Okay, so we're going to do right here. Trying to make these as even as I can. I think I pretty well got that set. See, I was hoping for a little of the elvish look, but it's looking a little bit more too modern, I guess. Let's see. You got all kinds of commands I set up for viewers, even a shout out. And at the beginning, I didn't really have anyone tell my supervisor sent me a Discord link, and I just networked in there. I was in a VC. If I wasn't working or streaming the beasting. That's cool. I have a couple places that I can do that with right now. I joined in with the Milkman Army. I don't know if you know who he is. Um, he likes to help with he likes to support new streamers, and he's not like some fake dude. He's a real person. He streams on TikTok, and him and his wife, they have this huge Discord following. Um, and they stream Path of Titans. I've talked about him a few times on here. In fact, sometimes he'll jump in here to stream. He's one of my subs. He's super chill. And I think he's actually on right now on his Path of Titans thing tonight. They usually stream just about every night until like 12, 1 o'clock. And but yeah, he's pretty cool. And that's one of the places where I do my Discord stuff if I have to. And then I've got my own Discord set up that, I have my own Discord, and then I have like three. I have one for this realm that I used to be a part of, or I used to have. I ended up closing it down because nobody got on there anymore. But it was my Soupy Toast realm, and I had a bunch of people on there at one point. I had like 30 people playing on that one, on and off throughout, because you can only have like 10 people on there. But yeah, I miss being able to play with a group of people, or even talk to a group of people. And the other Discord I have is for a Bedrock server that I play through, and I can always use theirs if I need to, because everybody talks in that one. Whenever they do their own streams or whatever. And I don't know. I know a few people that have tried to stream on the Bedrock server. Um, they just didn't stay very long. So, all right. Now I need to figure out how far down I want this to go. In fact, that's people blowing up my Discord right now. Like, if you hear this buzzing sound off my desk, that's what that is. And it's pretty loud. Yeah, Milkman Army. Man, they've got like 60 people in there at any given time just talking. He automatically streams, posts my link for my streams and stuff. So like he's got it set up to where you can post your own stream links. You go in, you share it one time, and it automatically sets it up. I guess however he's got that thing working. It is so cool. Uh, yeah, the Syndicate was great. I wanted to remake the Boss Man, abandon it. Sadly, it's because he's got stuff going on, but the server is dead now and no one chats anymore. I get that. That's kind of what happened to my Soupy Toast world. I turned it into a realm for my kids and some of their school friends, and then my husband and I were playing on it. Um, and it just, there wasn't anybody on it anymore. So, and you can only do so much when nobody wants to get on, right? I mean, I've got some really weird hours. I don't mind doing something like that. It just depends on how often I can get on here. All right, so I'm not gonna do that one. New. Trying to do this with little or no light. It's crazy. All right, so that goes away. Yeah, I had seen that you had a group called the Syndicate that you were part of, and that was how your stream was set up. Because I was looking on your thing, trying to watch some of your videos, just trying to watch some of your VOD. That I think that helps out a little bit too while you're doing your stream stuff. But I was trying to look at your stuff. It's always cool when you got somebody that can come in and look at your stuff. the things you do. Sharing it and doing that kind of stuff can help too. There's over 600. We had like so many active at a time, and we had all kinds of events and streamception every Sunday. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Sunday is the time to do it. That's when everybody's at home. I I go to church on Sundays, and then I'm on here to play late in the evening because I do spend some time with my husband and my kids and stuff like that if they're here. And after that, I'm usually watching TV, watching some streamer, or doing my own stream myself. I did tell my husband though that I wanted to find a group like he has. He's got a friend group that he's had since um he's known them and hung out with them, talked to them, played games with them for like 12 years now. And I told him I was kind of jealous of him that I wanted to do the same thing. So he's like, "Well, get on there and find people." I'm like, "I'm scared." That one thing that women do all the time, and they're like, "No, you don't want to do that." Yeah, you do. Yeah. I didn't have that many people in there, and I didn't stream anything either, so it's just a realm. We just invited a bunch of the kids from school for the kids to hang out with or talk to or whatever. I need to figure in how to do some of these lights. It's gonna drive me crazy. But it would be nice to have a group like that to get together and do that kind of stuff with. I miss talking to Infernal and all of those that I hung out with on uh, the Bedrock server. Everybody kind of had things happen all at once, like COVID happened, and a couple of my buddies got sick. One of them, he was so sick with the COVID stuff that it caused irreparable damage to his heart, and he had to just stop playing. He couldn't do it anymore. It was just sad. I had another guy who took advantage of us and acted like he had died, I guess. It was dumb. We don't even know if he was really an actor or not. He was a mod in the server. It was the OP one on my streams. Okay, I'll check it out. And then the shadow one is the one I'm making. I have my own, but it's mostly just some of my viewers. But it's also dead. Took too much of a break. Hey, you can always rebuild. That's the beautiful thing about streaming. I've seen some people come back um, from a heck of a long time. Like my friend that I was talking about, she hasn't streamed in a while. She used to be a streamer all the time, and she today was her last day at work because she's pregnant. And I told her, I was like, "Well, when you're ready, let me know. We'll do this thing." So I have somebody that's wanting to get back into it. Yeah. And she's super cool. She's pretty chill. She's one of the assistant managers where I work. I have to do this because I'm building off the center of it to make it look rounded. I think I have enough. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Like, I almost wish I could get my kids to play, but it's like pulling teeth to get a hold of any of them. Or they're all working or they're busy in some shape or form. So I don't get to talk to them very much. All right, now I got to try to copy that over there. No! I'm in your Discord, and when she goes live, send me a link, and I'd happily join. Also, ad break. Okay, will do, definitely. I need some lights. This is driving me crazy. They're kind of like what I need. Five. All right, so I took it down at this one. Yeah. Welcome back. Anybody else that's out there watching the advertisements, I do appreciate it. They are going to help with building a realm. That's what this is up here about. It costs probably about $8.49, I think, in exact amount. I'm pretty sure. For a realm to be done, it holds 10 people to play. I hope to add followers, to invite followers to play when I get it started. So that'll be super fun. I know there's a lot of things that go along with that. But yeah, I will definitely put her stuff on there. Her name is Psychedelic Puma. This is my second Psychedelic Puma. I believe it's Psychedelic Puma 1212 or something like that. Hang on, I'll look at it. I have two Psychedelic Pumas on my channel. And I added hers. Well, I liked hers, I think. I'm following. Who am I following? People that I am following. Go all the way to the bottom. But yeah, usually when I determine that somebody is a real human being, I'll follow them back. It's nope, that's the wrong one. Hang on. Because there's two psychedelic pumas on there. One of them is my moderator, and the other one, I don't even see her on here. Hers is like psychedelic something and numbers. Oh, here it is. Psychedelic 212. She's pretty cool. But yeah. No, two Dreamcast is offline. Okay, I'll restart that one. Who cares? I'm just looking at my stuff. But yeah, it's a psychedelic 212. And she does a lot of first person shooter games. She said she plays a lot of Fortnite, a couple other ones. I'd probably play Fortnite. I excuse me, I did play a couple, like the Lego versions of it. I think the ones where you can like build stuff, collect resources. I'm into a lot of the resource games, so I'll play just about anything if it has to do with resources. There's a creeper in here too. What in the world? All right. So I ran into the lady who taught me how to be a CNA today. She's my CNA teacher. And she hasn't changed a bit, but I feel so bad for her because she's an older lady. And she showed me pictures of her broken shoulder from like way early this, I guess late, I don't know, sometime last summer. She said something about she was planting something and broke her shoulder, and this was after she had already had surgery on it. And it was horrible looking. She just showed me a picture of the x-ray. I was like, "Oh my gosh. How? How are you still making it?" Cuz I don't think I could have handled that. I've never seen anybody's bones like that ever. And she said she was going to try to come back to work, and I'm like, "Are you sure?" Cuz that looks nasty. And play Fortnite in a little while I streamed. You streamed it, let the viewers join. I'm also set up for tomorrow. Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. No, dude, she like it looked like, I'll have to show you like this. Okay, so the shoulder part was like out, and you could see the pins where the plate was at because of the previous surgery. Well, her arm itself was broken like right here, and it was tucked in like right into her armpit. I don't even understand how she did it. I really don't. But it broke it off right where the plate was at. It was crazy. Oh, I can't imagine some of these people that come into the nursing home with broken body parts, because it's truly terrifying. If that one, I've not seen any of the other x-rays, but that one, wow, that got me. Like, she could have been in the nursing home for that. That's how crazy it was. All right, let me see. Starting out 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Oof. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta mirror this. Oh, creeper, creeper, creeper. You are in my way. All right, so this is going to be a temporary block. Dude, you need to move. Temporary block. I have to figure out where I'm placing this stuff. All right. So we're going to... But why? Get out of the way. I'm just going to block you in. So what? Who cares? Did a few co-streams ago with a buddy. That's cool. I've never tried the co-stream. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't try it because I think it'd be beneficial. I think it depends on who you're working with in the stream. If you know, I'm good with trying. I think Psychedelic Puma, my moderator, he and I were going to try one not long ago, and then, like I said, I ain't seen him in like 2 weeks, so I don't know what happened with all that. I know he quit working, so he was able to focus more on streaming. So I don't know how all that. I mean, I might even be able to talk him into working something out. Maybe we can all do something together because he does a lot of different types of games like you do. You guys would probably get along great. He's got more time on his hands than I do. All right, let's see. Really need to know where. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put it right there for a minute. Oof. You are all going to be in there. Ha ha. All right, so then 1, 2, 3, 4 in the center. We were playing the same game, so it links the chats and viewers. That's cool. I still have no idea how to do all that, so that's awesome. I am about to kill you all. Excuse me. Ugh, I've been sneezing all day. The pollen level is too high today. This is only for purposes of murdering. Get out of my area. But yeah, that's cool. I wish I knew a little bit more about Fortnite. I know there's parts on it where you can just do the building stuff, and then other things you can stream with your buddies. I just never got into the extra part of it. Now my husband will play that one. That's one thing I think he'll play. Yep. Yeah, I think Psychedelic Puma, he plays some of the older games. I think he's in his like mid-20s or something. He plays a lot of the older games like Mario Brothers. There's one Mario game he was playing not long ago that I want to say it had the word shine in it. Can't remember. Can't remember exactly what it was called. It might be Shine, now that I think about it. But yeah, he streams Shine on YouTube and Twitch, and I think TikTok. Maybe just the two. I'm not sure. You always did build battle royales. That's something that my husband loves to play. My daughter actually plays the battle royales too. Uh, in that, I might be able to get my daughter to actually get on and play. That would be fun. It's rare to find my daughter playing a game that I actually play. So I tried to get her into Minecraft, and she's like, "No, just can't." I'm like, "Fine, be that way." Yeah, battle royale seems like it's one of those where it's like the last man standing kind of thing, right? 'Cause I sit and watch my husband play those all the time. Back when we had an old Xbox, when we had Xbox 360, he would just sit and play and play and play, and I loved to watch him play while I was crocheting or something. I'd just sit there and crochet because I taught myself something how to do that, and I was like, okay, I like this, and then I just sit and watch him play. So it was fun. That's how I found out about him and all of his friends. It had been a while when we started dating. Made a bunch of clips on channel, mostly funny stuff. Yeah, that's how it. Yeah, it's how it is. Okay. Uh, but my husband, when he and I first started dating, he told me a story about this girl he used to date who football spiked his PlayStation out the door because she didn't like him playing his video games. And I told him, I was like, look, you can play video games all day long. I just want to watch you play them. I was like, I think it's the coolest thing in the world. He's like, okay. Yeah, but that was crazy. I can't imagine anybody being that dumb to football spike a $400 or $500 PlayStation into the ground. Like how stupid can you be? Why would you do that? It's a waste of money. But that's just me. All right. So I'm kind of getting there. Yeah, I need to figure out how to make clips or what's easiest way to make them because like I said, I don't like the Twitch version of how to make clips. It's just not my thing. Now I'm sure it's probably easier to make clips from somebody else's though. Ad break. All right. All right, so 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. I think I got it now. All right. Now, Hmm. Back. Also, just so you know, when I get off, I still leave you tabby. Still leave you tabby up so you still have me as a viewer. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I will have to do that with yours too when I get off here. I will definitely do that because I'm going to have to clean out my my top of the row screen thing here. I have it full of, like, I have a business too on the side of all of this. And so I got to see what this looks like over here. Um but yeah, I do a lot of things with my business for my streaming. So like I make t-shirts and hoodies. I actually ordered myself a backdrop that I did. It's got my Lady Wit with my my socials at the bottom of it, and I plan on putting it somewhere here in the background. But right now, I've kind of got my daughter's hand painted sands in the background. Uh, but I think I'm going to try to see if I can't rig up some kind of PVC pipe thing behind me that will allow me to expand out my camera view. That'll be cool. All right, so I can't do that one, or that one. I actually need it back a little bit. Oh, no. That might look funky. I don't like that either. Oof. I have an idea. So this is why I don't follow directions or instructions on how to build stuff, because I 9 times out of 10 will find a way to build it myself. I don't mind building from somebody else's stuff, like tutorial things, but I don't want to. Yeah, you have a ton of redeems for channel point. Lots of just random sounds and sounds. That sounds awesome. Yes, those are awesome. I like to collect all of mine too. I know on one of the streamers that I watch, on hers, I do the redeem thing, and you can max it out like 2,000 points every single day if you watch that long, because she does really long streams. And I always deposit mine into that little bank thing she does, and then like I think at the end of the month you get them all back. So I was thinking about setting something up like that in here, and I haven't really figured out a whole lot about the. I know I've got to draw up some little sketches for like the little thumbnails and stuff that you use. I haven't quite done that yet, but I do plan on making some. I mean, seeing as I'm my own little digital creator, I could do that. I just haven't had time. All right, maybe a couple more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 4. Go in there. I wonder if that makes a difference. Yeah. Okay. The one guy I have 45,000. I'm waiting for him to do a community challenge. Oh, dude, that would be amazing. He'd be like, "Dang, we just beat it." That's hilarious. That is so funny. I can only imagine what he would do if you did that. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Mm. Why am I going that way? Go down. Okay, guess what? I get to ban somebody. Yay! Goodbye. Get off there. So that account was created April 20th, 3 days ago. Eventually, they're going to run out of names. He knows it's me that joins because I redeem the same amount as soon as I can. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Yeah, I have a few people that I set and watch like that, but like I don't know. I don't always get to do the redeem thing, so I like to hang on to them. They don't always have stuff that I want to see. That's gonna be a cool pattern. Actually, I'm gonna keep that one down there. All right. So that's going to be a cool looking little pattern. I probably should use a different type of block though, because that's going to blend in. Oh, I learned that I have to keep my Lightstream Studio window open because if not, and I have like Twitch or YouTube or anything like that poking in there, it will automatically kick me off my stream. It's crazy. It did it to me like 3 or 4 nights ago. I had 3 different streams that night because my light stream kept kicking me off. So I've got to figure out how to combat that. Let's see. And I have a setup. I'm ready. I'm almost ready to set up what I have. I just need cords, and I just have been too lazy to go buy cords. So, yeah, I'm eventually going to do cords. All right, we're going to do this, all the way down. He streams while you're asleep, so you always have him tabbed in. He streams for like 6 to 8 hours sometimes. Yeah, that's how that one lady that I watch her. Hers is Gaming Granny. I watch her, and she streams so much. I watched her do a 36-hour stream one night. That was like last week, and I'm like, daggone, I don't even think I could stay awake that long. And I can't. Like it's so crazy. I know what I'm gonna do. Yes, I know what I'm gonna do. How many is that? Is that every other block? Yeah, I will be doing that. Now, I know you can't really see it unless you're right up on top of it, but that would be a pretty cool looking addition. Yes, that'll be so cool. All right, now I got to figure out what I'm going to do. What other block suggestion would you have to go with diorite? I did the white wood, but I need something that pops. I'm probably going to do it in stairs because it's going to be design. Could probably do some kind of wood. Hang on. I could do the green wood since I already got green. Or upstairs. We'll try it out. See what that one does. We'll try a different couple different blocks out and see what that looks like. The longest you did was 5 hours one and set up a community challenge for it, and they had hit within the second stream. I set it for a week and they did it in 2 days. Dang. Wow. That's so cool. I have yet to figure out how to do all that kind of stuff. Like I haven't really thought about doing those kinds of challenges. I just get online and just stream it. Uh like my idea for this bridge, I had a plan for it and I'm thinking I need to know what I got to do. I need to figure out what kind of blocks I'm going to put in here. And a lot of the time when I go to build something, it is spur of the moment. And when I try to do, I don't know, I have not really tried to do events in that kind of, like, I don't know. I used to try to do events for my Soupy Toast realm, but you could hardly ever get everybody on at the same time. That is the cutest little baby zombie. Or drown, I mean. Hi, little baby zombie. All right, so we're going to do this one. Up one and do that one. Up one and do that one. Looks all right. All right, so we've done. All right, so this time we're going to do the stairway this way. I think the longest stream I've ever done so far is probably 3.5 hours. And that was just on like a normal thing. Like I normally do that. So I don't know. I could probably pull off like maybe an 8 hour stream, but I'd have to actively be doing something the entire time. All right, what am I doing here? Ooh, I forgot one. Hang on. You know, my music stopped again. It always does that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that one. Just going to leave that one there. I almost think I need to put the 2 rows in. Nope. I would definitely cry like a baby if anything ever happened to this world. I've been putting in a lot of time for this world. All right, so we'll do, oh, there's a trap, whatever you want to call it. All right. All right, so this time I need to go this way. Yes. Okay. All right, and then I need to put this block here, here, whoop, wrong. There, there, and there. And then we're doing upside down stairs this time. All right, and then this one is going to be down, down, down. Yep, and I'm going to leave it just like that. Now, that does look pretty neat, I guess. Yeah, let me see what it looks like without that. Yeah, probably ought to go ahead and do the upside down one. Nope, that wasn't it. Not going to do it. I'm just going to leave it just like that. All right, so now I got to do that for the other side. Fun, fun. Upside down. 1, 2. So we do 1, 2, and then a block, and then 1, 2, 3, and an upside down stair. Try to build this a different way so that I can do this on the other side in hopes that I don't forget. All right, now I gotta remember how I started this. All right, so I did upside down, facing that way. So I'm gonna do. Oh, I think I took this off too. Okay, I think I did that all the way down. Yeah, because it was mainly the brick. All right. Man, that is a lot. My hands are numb. Oh. I might be able to stay on a little bit longer tonight. I really don't have to be up until like 9 o'clock tomorrow. Being my day off, I don't have to go in till 10. Saturday's going to be rough, though. I've got to get up and be at work by 6:35, 7 o'clock, something like that. Okay, so we're going to do upside down. Nope. Upside down stair, yes. And then we do. This is hard. Like, I should have remembered how to do this. So we're doing upside down every other one. All right, that'll work. So upside down. I am definitely not looking forward to going back to work to the nursing home on Saturday, but then again, I am. There's a couple people that are trying to come back, and I don't know if I'll be able to put up with those. The one I almost quit over the last time I was there, or last time they were there. It was pretty rough. All right, so up and then down. Hang on, how do I do that one? Oh, that's easy. I think that was the easiest one so far. So I got boop, 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 ba-doo, ba-doo, doo, 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 doo. I'll do the top part of it here in a minute. This part's like intricate. I know what you mean. We got some of them at my work, and I'm off to bed. I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Shadow. I'm always on here 9 p.m. to 11. So if you're on tomorrow night, I'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you for keeping up with your stream streak. Maybe you'll beat out Pumas. But yes, thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate you. If you have a schedule or anything like that, I know you said you would be on there sometime tomorrow. I will definitely try to get on there and hang out in your stream, watch your VOD, whatever I got to do. But thank you so much. And I hope you have a great night. Get you some rest. Yes, yes, yes. Super fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so this one I got to do there. Nope. Hold on. There. No, not there. So I don't have to do another one until up here. And then this one. Well, look at that. I finally got both sides done on that spot. That was pretty intricate. Intricate, intricate. All right. So now, got to do these. Sorry, I'm still here. You set one for like 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's cool. All right, that's cool. I'll be able to get on there then. Definitely. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. Yep. It's gonna be so cool. That looks cool. I like that. All right. I got one part of it done. Now I got to do the other side. Yes, so I'm actually going to put that in my phone right now. So we're going to do tomorrow night. I get off at 6:30, but I will be putting this in for 6:30 streaming. Putting that on here. I'm putting this on my calendar here so that I can save that. Definitely get on there and support. I appreciate him coming in and hanging out in my stream, so I'm going to do the same for him. It's how things are supposed to go, I think. It should. Not everything is perfect, but you know, it's good to be able to support your fellow people. All right. So I think I kind of have to start this from the bottom. I don't even remember how many I got to go down. I might have to check that. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to do Awesome. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da. Yeah, so I'm a little weirded out. My music has stopped. I think it might have been because I was looking at something. There we go. All right, I got my music back. I think this playlist that I have doesn't play all the way through. So, may have to work on getting me a different one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so I go down one more and then I brick it. Aw, there's adult Steve. I haven't watched some of his stuff. He actually did pretty good on, like, he does amazing for Redstone stuff. So if you ever want to watch a streamer that does an excellent uh, Redstone, then that's your person right there. He's got some incredible builds. I don't even know why I just did that. I really, really, really don't. Okay, if I remember right, that's what I did with the whole side of it, I think. Yes. But the rest of it, so I can't really even do the decoration on this one side, and I'm not going to break out the mountain just to do so. So I'm just going to do it on this one side, make it look real pretty. Yay! I will have to do like the first top ones, whatever. But I got to do this side first. Let's see. So the inside is my feet. My heels are itching at the same time. That is crazy. I almost wish I had left that open so I could see what I was doing. I don't know why I do that. My brain just wants to continue to go up. And I just ruined what I just built. Shame on me. It's getting too late. All right. Hmm. All right. So, all right. I need upside down stair. So upside down stair. Da, 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 da. Okay. And then we need out. Bottom staircase. This way. Nope. It takes a lot of concentration to do this. It's weird. Okay, so on this one, I actually have to place a different block to do it because I can't see what I'm doing. And then I need to do that. So there's that. And then oh, I remember this one was the easy one. No. Hmm. Okay, so if I do all right. So at this point, I wonder if I can do it this way. My husband is watching something really weird. I have no idea what kind of anime he's watching, but man, it's so weird. All right. I don't remember what I did. Okay, so I block that one. Okay, so I will start from the bottom up. All right, so we're doing 2, and then we are doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I'm going to go that. And the next one is the same. Okay. 1. Okay. Ow, my itchy, itchy, itchy ankles. Okay, so I'll just put them back down. So I did 1, 2. It doesn't make any sense. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty then, so I have that. I don't think it's exactly the same on both sides. It's okay. It is okay. All right. It's kind of what I had in mind. It'll be okay though. Um, all right, so I do want to do this. to give it a little more texture. All right, because this is the center. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. Get out of the way. Hmm. That'll work. Okay. It's not exactly what I wanted, but I think as I learn how to place blocks differently, um, I think it'll be fine for now. But later on, I might try to redo it. I don't know. But for now, it looks fine. I think I'm good for now on that. Um, see what kind of pathway I got going over here. I will eventually get rid of all these blocks. Maybe. So here I have to step this down. I know I'm not talking. I'm sorry. I've been kind of zoned in trying to figure out in my head what I want to do with this. So I think the best option for me would be to go ahead and finish the path. And then work on lighting, making sure that this is going to go good. I also have a lot on my mind too, so. getting there. I'm slowly stepping down to the place that I need it to be. Trying to work in a little bit here and there as I go. Like I need it about 10 more levels down. So I have to do like 10 stairs. 10 sets of stairs. And I'm just flattening out the whole area because I'm sure I can build something somewhere along the lines there. I guess my husband's not playing his game tonight. He's been watching anime, which is unusual. I even made a really good dinner tonight. It was pretty good. All right, I think I've had enough. I'm going to go back to my area. I know I'm still in creative. It's probably going to be that way for another day or so. I'll turn it back into survival. We'll figure it out. All right, everybody. I appreciate you all coming in and hanging out. Thank you for watching the advertisements. It's amazing that you were all willing to do that just to watch me. I appreciate you. I really do. And the goal is this up here, the Realm Fund. And I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to open this as a realm. The goal is to make at least $10 so that we can start the realm. And once that happens, everybody, anybody that wants to play, I guess up to 10 players, I think. Um, Anyone who likes to show interest for that, uh, that'll be cool. I'd like for that to happen. We may even take at some point, I don't know. It's hard to say. I have worlds that I'm going to stream. If we do this as a realm, I'd like to stream it and start a new one for a survival one. And people that are willing or want to join me are welcome to do so. But anywho, that's what I was saying. I really do appreciate you. Thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I will be back on here from 9 to 11 tomorrow night. At 6:30, if you get a chance, there is a streamer that comes in and watches my stuff. Watches what I do. His name is Shadow Drew 64. If you want, look him up. And he will be on tomorrow night streaming at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you get a chance, hop on, check him out. And I will be doing the same thing. So, I might have to work tomorrow, which I do, 10 to 6:30, but I'm going to be on that stream here as soon as I get off work. So, hop in, check them out. Thank you all again. And I will definitely be on here tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. And check it out.